Hello again. It is 11 a.m. So we're back at the top of the hour with another live stream and a special guest. So Alex is just on the other side of the theater getting ready. So before we head over to him with our next special guest, let's just take a quick look. We are at $5,910 raised of our $25,000 goal. So we are just at 24%. Again, you can just go to lightscameradonate.org now through midnight tonight to donate. And I'm getting the signal from aisle 1 that they are ready back there in our volunteer load-in area. So you get to see some behind the scenes spots here. So let's send it to Alex on the other side of the theater.
Thanks, Janine. I'm here with our next special guest, Patti McAdams, one of our wonderful volunteers here at the Egyptian. And no, we're not in a locker room, but we're in the back room of here at the Egyptian, just inside our volunteer entrance. And you've been a volunteer with us for about a year and a half now?
About a year and a half, yeah. I had gone through the training before COVID, and then that kind of shut everything down. And
yes,
after COVID, I decided I just need to come back.
But you'd been on our stage many years ago.
Yes, I had been.
We were just chatting about when we had the Taste of Home cooking school. You were actually one of our, can I say master chefs or master
chef.
preparers? Yes.
Yeah, we'll say chef.
But yeah, you volunteered here all day long on stage, cooking and getting stuff ready. And that was a lot of fun to see that. It was a lot of fun. But can you talk about, we have a ton of volunteers here, and it's always amazing to see the impact that they have. But can you share a little bit about why you were even interested in volunteering
Absolutely.
here?
I attended many things and was on the stage, as you said. But I just decided, why not volunteer? I love it here. It's, the staff's wonderful, the volunteers are wonderful, the productions, whatever performance or whatever happens to come is always great. So that's why I feel like I wanted to volunteer.
Yeah, and now that you've been here, obviously you've stayed with us for a year and a half. Can you share with folks what it's been like to volunteer?
Oh, it's been great. I love, like I said, I love the staff. I like people. I like meeting people. I like to help people. So fun for me is meeting people and, asking them, do you know what seat you're in? Do you know what aisle you're going down? It's always fun. People are always in a good mood, too, when they come and they want to enjoy, something. So it's always fun to greet people when they're happy.
Yeah, and it's, fun to see so many people from the community.
Yeah.
But I think one of my favorite things is being able to talk with folks that are new here, that they're coming in for the first time. As being a volunteer, you're one of the first faces they see. Can you talk about some of the comments or feedback you've heard from folks, some of those new attendees as they come in the Egyptian for the first time?
Well, I'm surprised at how many people come in from out of the area for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I mean, I talked to people that were from Southern Illinois, from Iowa. I mean, people came from all over. Yeah. And it's just, I will say, everyone thinks it's gorgeous. The renovation made a huge difference, even if they hadn't been here before. They're here now and they love it. And one comment I will never forget, a lady made to me, maybe I told you, Alex, that she came out of the women's restroom and she said, best restrooms in the state of Illinois. And I said, yes, they are. Women appreciate that.
I've heard DeKalb County, I'd not heard the state, so we are moving up.
Yep, the state of Illinois, she said.
Next will be best restrooms in the Midwest.
There you go.
We'll get a plaque and put it,
there you
maybe
go.
If you donate enough today, we can put a plaque on the restroom.
There you go.
Right. Well, today is all about giving, supporting tons of different nonprofits throughout DeKalb County, and we're raising funds today. Our volunteers give of their time, and that is so important. We could not do the shows here without all of our wonderful volunteers. Some of our big shows will have 20 plus volunteers just helping, with ushering and taking tickets and stuff. But so many of our volunteers are also extremely generous, in supporting financially. For, today, as we kind of focus on the impact of the Egyptian, what would you say to folks out there, why they should donate and support the Egyptian? And if, they're not able to donate today, how they can get involved as a volunteer as well?
Well, I would definitely say support the Egyptian Theater. It's been a pillar of this community since 1929, I believe. Yeah. And it's just always brings people into the community. It helps the community before I was a volunteer here, I'd come to shows and we'd go to Top of the Luna before or after the production, or we'd go to Tavern on Lincoln. We'd go, we'd enjoy time before or after in a local restaurant, or we'd
Yeah.
stop in the shows. So I think it brings people from all out of the area and all kinds of people from the area. And it's just a wonderful place to gather and to see, you know, if you love live productions, this is a place to come.
Absolutely. Couldn't say anything better. So you heard it here directly from Patti. You should donate today. So you can go to lightscameradonate.org and get that donation online. But also, if you're interested in volunteering, just like Patti, you can join us in a wonderful team here of volunteers. You can go to our website, egyptiantheater.org, and find out more information on how to support the theater as a volunteer. And Patti's going to be watching for you. So.
Oh, yes, I will be.
All right, so we're going to send it back to Janine in our studio, and thank you so much for being here.
Oh, you're welcome. I was happy to do it.
Thanks.
Thank you so, so much. So you got to hear one of our dedicated volunteers. And as Alex mentioned in that interview, we could not do what we do without our incredible staff of volunteers here. And just a little fun fact, in many of the past Give to Cobb counties, they have gotten us very far along on our goal. Even one year we were buying a new popcorn machine, and that was our goal. And the volunteers alone made that happen. So thank you so much for not giving only your time, but giving so much of your funding to this 501c3 nonprofit theater. We couldn't be happier to have you part of the team, and as we like to call the Egyptian Theater family. So let's get to some numbers here. As you see, we are at $6,260 of the $25,000 range, and that is coming from 42 donors. So thank you so much. That brings us right along. We're a quarter of the way there, and that's nice and early. So thank you for all of those that have given. We did get some more mail-in donations over the 11 o'clock hour, so excited to see that bump up. Let's see some of the names of those that donated. So thank you to Frank and Marilyn Bazzelli, OC Creative. We love our friends over at OC. Bradley Hoy, Tim and Jennifer Weiss, Sean Blowbaum, a neighbor on 2nd Street, Andrew Kremnick, Beth Gagnon, Brian Shawley, the DeKalb Confectionery, another great neighbor on 2nd Street, Bill and Carol Miner, Diane Courtney, Janet and Sterling Miller, Roger and Renee McCullum, Bob and Mary Pritchard, and Barbara Anderson. So thank you so much to all of those that have already given today, either through mail or online. Again, you have until tonight at midnight tonight to donate at lightscameradonate.org. That'll take you right to the Egyptian Theater's Give to Cobb County page. And remember, donate through that page and not right through our website, so that way we are active for those bonus pool dollars, which is currently over $200,000, which will be proportionally matched to all of the nonprofits raising funds today. So we will see you back here at noon. It'll just be me and Alex with a little noontime update, and then we'll continue on in the day with some more special guests, again, going live on the hour, at the top of the hour, till 9 o'clock tonight. So hope to see you again, and enjoy the rest of your morning.